As a 22 years old, should I date and hook up with older people than me?
I did not kill 2 innocent mice. Sit down, grab popcorn. It's a long-ass fucking story. So, here's what happened. My boyfriend left me for a 30-year-old woman with a husband and 2 kids, but he still sometimes comes for a cup of tea. I think, in my opinion, okay, I'm gonna sound a little bit progressive here, it would be acceptable if...
Well, look at them.
Your hands are stupid. Shut up.
My hands are not stupid.
We got a lot of questions. A lot of them are brain rot. Go relax. Make yourself fucking comfy. Let's fucking go. Am I the asshole for ruining dinner by eating my ramen raw? Throwaway account because my girlfriend knows my main. It's just a Reddit post. You copy pasted in here. My girlfriend knows my main and is still actively furious with me. So some quick context. This is not a Reddit stream. Some quick context. I, 19 male, have eaten instant ramen raw since I was a kid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Not like the whole brick in one bite, but crushing it up in the bag, pouring the seasoning packet in, shaking it up, and eating it like chips. It's a great snack. It's crunchy, and honestly, sometimes the texture is better when it's soggy and wet. I fully agree. Honestly, raw ramen is fucking delicious. I'm gonna die on this hill. People have been calling me out on this. I don't care. It's delicious. I fully agree with this person, actually. The issue, my girlfriend 20F thinks this is a psychopathic serial killer trait. Fucking get a life. Whatever. We usually laugh about it. The issue happened last night. We both had an incredibly long, exhausting day and hadn't eaten since breakfast. We got home completely dead on our feet and realized we had basically 0 groceries. The only thing in the pantry was a single 12-pack of chicken ramen. Not even good one, dude. Chicken ramen. What the fuck? Ugh. My girlfriend sighed and said, "Fine, I guess I'll boil us some noodles." I told her, "Don't worry about making mine. Save the dishes. I'll just take 2 packs and eat them dry." She stared at me and said, "Are you serious? We haven't eaten all day. I'm making a proper meal for us to share." I told her she was wasting energy. And I genuinely preferred them dry anyway. Especially since I wanted to eat right now and didn't want to wait for the water to boil, cook, and cool down. Holy filibuster fucking post. Oh my god. I grabbed my 2 packs, crushed them up, put the seasoning in, and sat on the couch. When she came out of the kitchen with her bowl of cooked ramen, she looked at me like I had insulted her ancestors. I was happily crunching away. She completely lost it. She said it was depressing to watch me eat raw brick noodles like a feral raccoon while she tried to have nice, normal dinner with her boyfriend. She told me I ruined the vibe of the evening. The eating raw ramen is childish and disordered, and that I was rejecting her attempt to do something nice for me by cooking. Holy yaps, bro. I argued back that it's instant ramen, not a 3-course filet mignon. Who the fuck wrote that? Moist Critical? She literally just boiled water. It's not like she spent hours slaving over a hot stove. I was hungry. I took care of my own food and I didn't make any dirty dishes for her to clean. She refused to finish her dinner, went to the bedroom, and has been giving me the cold shoulder ever since. I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. It's just dried noodles. Am I the asshole? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my holy fucking yap.
God.
Holy fucking yap, bro. Okay.
You can probably blame me for this song because I start every stream by doing the Am I the Asshole daily challenge. I can probably take a guess at who has done it.
Might have been someone from your end.
Maybe.
Horrible community, by the way. Everyone in GhostFawx, get out of here. If you follow me, unfollow me right now. I don't want your stinky ass on my side. I'm kidding. Please stay here, please. I love you. Anyways, this is just another copy pasta. I'm not gonna copy paste the copy pastas in here. Okay, this is just meme shit. I'm gonna read it out loud.
Is it another Am I the Asshole post?
It's a script from. It's the B movie script. Fuck off!
Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over.
No. It's the whole. You want it? Really?
I want it so bad.
It's so big. It sends it as a text message for some reason. It's too.
Oh my god!
The fuck is wrong with you all?
That's the entire portion of the start.
Why are you guys doing this? Leave me alone.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly.
Why are you saying it like Shrek?
Okay. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. Because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
You know what? Let's go to a real question. That is the next one. Question 4 out of 34, by the way. I'm so sorry we have 34. When is Minecraft Nuggy? Probably never ever again because I suck at Minecraft. I'm actually terrible at Minecraft. I don't know about you, but I'm awful at it. I have fun.
Fell in the lava while reading chat.
Yeah, I do that all the fucking time, but I'm also like, I'm just a vanilla player, right? I don't know how to mod the game because I tried it multiple times and it never worked out. So anyways, I just played the game like a normal person, like fucking 2010 BigNuggetBox, small NuggetBox, 2010, okay? Out here, my puppy computer. That's why I'm playing it, right? And then I just have a good old fucking time. Everyone in chat is like, why are you not playing it with these 160 mods and in hardcore and join my SMP? But I'm just like, bro, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun.
I'm almost tempted to redo Minecraft just so I can get on the OK Donuts SMP and make some heinous stuff just in the dead center.
Ooh, I'm tempted as well. I jumped into his stream and he was like, Nugget, you should join the SMP. And I was like, you do not want me there. Oh, trust me.
We could be roommates.
Oh, dude.
The most phallic house on the block. It would be beautiful.
I mean, the most veiny cock building of all time. It's
pure cobble and dirt.
You got like a detailed bush around it and everything.
White wool all over the top of it.
And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you. I'm trying to reach 1 billion subscribers before Mr. Beast. If you like my videos and if you want to see more therapy Yeen, the best way to help me out, and it's completely for free, is to hit the subscribe button. It's super easy. You help me a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I have been friends with one girl online across the ocean who is full-time employed, and sometimes I wonder if our relation is one-sided. Because I always am the first one to reach out to her, and she would always try and find time for me, but sometimes it feels very forced, especially if the only way you socialize is online, except your family members or cashier at a local shop. And I always wonder if our friendship is genuine after 1 year of talking in calls and via text.
Well, I gotta read this one again because I low-key zoned out because I was busy with something else. I'm so fucking sorry. No, dude, there's a reason why I wasn't really a smart kid back in school. Because I would genuinely fucking zone out about shit. I was just watching a Family Guy episode in my head, so I'm kind of like,
you're joking. You're kidding me.
No, I was fighting with something in OBS because I wanted to put the question in OBS and then I couldn't. Okay, wait, I'll try again.
What if I hold up like Subway Surfers while you're reading it? I'm holding up Subway Surfers.
Please. No, it's usually not that bad. Just this one time I was genuinely trying to fix something in OBS really quick.
I have been friends with one girl across the ocean who is full-time employed, and sometimes I wonder if our relationship is one-sided because I'm always the first one to reach out. And she would always try and find time for me, but sometimes it feels very forced, especially if the only time you socialize is online or except your family members or cashier at a local shop. And I always wonder if our relationship is genuine or our friendship is genuine after 1 year of taking in calls and via text.
So if you're one-sided because you keep reaching out to them and they're like, I mean, you do eventually end up hanging out. It's just they never ask you to go and hang out. I used to feel the same way, actually. I used to feel the same way. I have some friends as well where I feel like I'm always the one that needs to like instigate a party or hanging out or something like that. And I kind of just turned this inner voice off that would tell me that, yeah, you know, there was like this inner voice that would tell me, hey, you're not worth it. They don't want to hang out with you. But I feel like if they really wouldn't want to hang out with you, they actually like would try to actively avoid you, which I don't think is the case here because it does sound like you do end up socializing.
The way I'm looking at this is they said one girl across the ocean who is full-time employed. So the problem you may be having is that you have so much time and they have so little that maybe your day is waiting for that person to come home, whereas they've just finished working and they get back. So they have a very finite amount of time to spend with you, whereas you have the whole day to kind of juggle whatever. I almost did the 6-7 hands.
Yeah.
So if anything, that small amount of time that they spend with you after working all day is a lot more meaningful because they don't have as many hours in the day to spend with you. It might be good to maybe get a hobby, occupy yourself, and kind of fill that time so you're not maybe just waiting for them to come home.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. The busier you are with something, the less you think about hanging out with friends. I feel like if I have a lot of work to do, like videos to edit, I am straight up going to be like, you know what, this weekend I'm staying at home and I'm doing my own fucking thing. Or maybe you'll find a new hobby or a new game to play or something like that, something that'll keep you busy. But maybe they are like just super fucking busy.
If you're wondering if the friendship is genuine after 1 year of talking in calls and by text, if you're still talking to them after a year, it's probably genuine. Normally, if I don't feel like a friendship is quite there, after about 3 to 4 months, it slowly kind of tapers off.
Yeah. I think that's the hardest part. But we all have these just friendships that don't work out anymore because you just leave each other apart. You know what I mean? It's hard, but it's like it doesn't like ask yourself, is that the case for your friendship, or does it still feel like no, we're just active? You just feel a little bit sad because you are the one who has to start, asking if they want to hang out.
I laughed way too hard than I should at get a hobby. Just like, dude, just touch grass. Just touch grass. If you just touch grass, go to the gym. Go
touch grass. Turn that inner voice off. There's always an inner voice that pisses you off that tells you like, you're stupid, you're worthless, you're fat, your love handles, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Turn that fucking voice off and live your life and be happy of the things that you have and
lift.
Keep yourself busy and that'll help.
Lift heavy, sad voice go away.
It doesn't for me, it just gets louder.
It's gonna...
People are always like, go to the gym, it makes you happy. The gym is the most miserable fucking place I could think of, dude. I'd rather be... It's wonderful when you're done with your workout and you walk out of there and you feel like fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're fucking huge. But like, up until that point, like in the gym, it's like absolute fucking hellhole. In my opinion.
I don't think about anything. It's like the one time in my day. So I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, man, you could be in the gym right now, you worthless piece of shit. And I'm like, oh, you're so right. And I'll go to the
you're
gym.
right, inner voice.
And I just won't think of anything. I'm so focused on form and like somewhat being in pain that like,
if you have a good playlist, you just ate enough, you get enough carbs, you have a good playlist, like bro, like hell yeah. All right.
You turn yourself into a Tamagotchi.
Hold on, I'm sweating I got mad swamp ass in here. I'm gonna fucking...
How do I deal with having the most feminine hiccup while at work? I was chewing my food while on break at work. Got hiccups and sounded like a girl, which is not normal. I have a very deep voice due to my cigarette consumption, and I haven't been able to live it down. It's been a month already. How do I deal with it? I still eat dog treats and scream at the mailman.
I thought it was a normal question at first. I thought it was genuinely just like a normal question. I don't know how you can deal with a feminine hiccup. I don't know how you can deal with it. Are you and your fucking dog treats? What?
Muzzle at work?
Muzzle at work. Hey, muzzle at work. I want to help people out here, okay? I'm like losing my mind. This is the worst episode so far. Oh my god, none of you guys have problems. That's good. I'm glad that none of you guys have problems.
It means I chatted somewhat feeling good on this fine Sunday.
Yeah, actually doing not bad. Okay.
Jovial, happy chat.
Oh, this is a long one, but I'm going to read it out loud real quick. Okay.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Is it good or bad?
It's a real one. It's a real one.
It is a real one? Okay, I'm going to read it out loud. It is a
real one.
I know the title sounds insane. I'm still processing this, but I honestly need an outside perspective because I feel like I'm losing my mind. I have been in a long-distance relationship with my boyfriend for about 8 months. We live a few states apart and haven't been able to meet up in person yet, though we've been actively saving up money so he can fly out to visit me. Because of the distance, we obviously rely heavily on texting, calling, and occasionally sending intimate photos. A couple of nights ago, we were texting and things got a little flirty. I sent him a normal standard picture of myself. A few minutes later, he replies, finally got the courage to send you something good. Let me know what you think. He sends a photo, and at first glance, it looked incredibly hot. Then I looked closer. I do a lot of digital hobby work, so I'm pretty familiar with what AI images look like. And the more I stared at this picture, the more uncanny it got. The lighting didn't match the background at all. The sheets and the bed behind him twisted into weird, infinite geometric fabric folds that made no physical sense. And worst of all, the hand holding the phone in the mirror reflection literally had 6 fingers. He had used an AI generator to create a perfect idealized high definition nude of himself. I texted him back, like, is this AI? He went completely silent for a bit, then finally admitted it. He said he was incredibly self-conscious about his body and his size, and he wanted to send me something that looked perfect because he was terrified of disappointing me before we meet in person. I told him that sending me a literal math equation masquerading as a body part felt incredibly dishonest and completely ruined the mood. I said it felt like a weird form of catfishing, and that I don't want to look at a procedurally generated image. I want to see him, flaws, and all that. He got incredibly defensive. He said I was being totally unsympathetic to his insecurities and body dysmorphia. He argued that it's no different than girls using heavy filters or Facetune on their selfies, or guys posing in specific lighting to look better. He said he just wanted to give me something hot to look at, and that I killed the vulnerability of him, opening up about his anxiety by hyperanalyzing the background like a detective. Now he's refusing to text me back, and I feel awful for making him feel bad about his body. But I also feel like it's totally valid to be weirded out by a synthetic text-to-image nude. And you know what? Totally valid that you feel weirded out. Totally valid that it ruined the mood. Totally valid that it felt like you were being betrayed because you were being lied to. You were being lied to. You trust that person for what? Over 8 months? About 8 months. Yeah. It makes me also wonder. Okay, so I'm gonna play the neutral Swiss guy over here. I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I understand that he was concerned about his body. And I understand that something inside of him, a voice inside of him told him, you know what? Let's AI generate one. It's a very stupid idea, but he didn't realize it was a very stupid idea. But it is a very stupid idea to do that. Let's be honest here. I don't think he has a right to get that mad over it because it sounds like he doesn't understand your side. Because the thing is, you have to understand, you send nudes of yourself to him, fully vulnerable. You fully trust him. You send him nudes of yourself. You're like, here, this is my most private part. I'm giving you that. I'm trusting you. This is how much I like you. And then he says, here, let's take this generated image because I want to send you a nude as well, but I gotta edit it. And it's also not even the same as women using Facetune or a filter or just getting rid of some zits on your face or whatever. It's not the same. This cannot be compared.
The one thing on my mind was you were going through like a very serious part of it, and then suddenly I received a follow from Xenomorph the Farting Knight, so I immediately smirked during like a very sensitive part of you.
Oh, don't worry, it's already clipped and it's already in the Google Doc. It's fine.
No! I would rather see the absolute, like, just raw person rather than having them kind of edit their body in any way to try and make them look like they're better. I couldn't imagine AI generating a nude. That is the most insane thing ever. At the same time, I do get being self-conscious. I feel if you voice that you're self-conscious first and foremost to your partner and just say, listen, I'm all down for showing you my tiny little wee-wee, but I'm also kind of worried about
Nobody talked about tiny little wee-wee. What are you projecting here?
I'm putting myself in the situation so I can better answer. So listen, I have a small, very tiny little fox wee-wee and you're going to laugh at me and I'm going to burst into tears. But I want you to understand that I will send it the second that, you feel comfortable. I wouldn't want to force it. I'd rather get comfortable with the person so I don't have to AI generate abs on myself in order for them to love me, So it is a 50-50. You shouldn't AI generate nudes, but you probably also shouldn't pressure someone into sending them if they don't truly feel comfortable. Just let it flourish a bit first.
Yeah. I hope you can resolve this. It sounds like you can both kind of understand each other. I hope he can truly understand your perspective, especially because it's such a private thing to send and you fully trusted him, right? I hope you can talk about this. I understand the fear of like, okay, it's a long distance relationship. Maybe they don't like my body. Like, I'll be honest, it is going to be a little bit TMI, but when I had my first time or intimate sessions or something like that, I didn't really like my body either. But like, I just kind of blurred it out because the person likes you for who you are. They like the whole package. Trust me, they will like the whole package. They like you, they like your person. Especially women, I'm not saying all of them, but I noticed like this thing that like women just kind of prefer to have an intimate connection with someone over their personality and their character rather than over their body. Women are not very shallow and are like, that's the one thing that pisses me off. Like all these teenagers who are like, no, I need to have fucking perfect abs or otherwise no woman wants to have sex with me. Like the looks maxers. It's so stupid. Like women, they want like a connection to you, and like they're like, I like this guy for who he is. They want to see some confidence in who you are, no matter what you look like. Be proud of your body. You can work on it. You can have things that you don't like about your body. We all have that. We all have some body dysmorphia. Just understand that women work a little bit differently in, when it comes to like what is attractive. I hope genuinely that your boyfriend can understand your situation and that you can resolve this and have an honest and open conversation with each other.
One of my favorite statements is any relationship is a 60-40% split, with both sides being like the 60%. So both sides are trying to be the 60-40 split. And in a situation like this, it is resolvable. 1,000,000% is resolvable.
Yeah. You go to the next one?
Hell yeah.
All right. I'll go to the next one. What do we need one? Hi, Nugget. And GhostFawx, I assume. He didn't write GhostFawx, but I think they're saying hi, GhostFawx as well. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they fucking hate you. Who knows? I'm a Twitch streamer too, and I'd love to do some collabs, but I don't really know how to reach out to other streamers. Do you have any advice on what to look out for and how to start that sort of request? Okay, so here's my experience. I started streaming 2 years ago, right? I didn't really think much about collabs, but I started putting myself out there. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all of these places. Eventually, other streamers would follow me back. And we would then get into conversations. I would then DM them, or they would show up to my streams and I would show up their streams because they've seen your content and they like your content. You slide into their DMs, you just talk back and forth and they're like, hey, you want to do this collab? And just like, yeah, that sounds good. You want to play this with me? You want to play that with me? That usually helps a lot. So like just putting yourself out there, and these streamers will find you. They will find you and they will follow you. And that's how I just managed to collab with a lot of people who I thought were cool. Like who I've said it like as if I'm disappointed, who I think are cool. They are cool. I had a lot of really awesome fucking collabs. But also, I'll be completely honest, you will get denied a lot of times as well. I have been in touch with multiple people for therapy, Yeen. I've reached out to a lot of people of my size or bigger. Not, fucking PewDiePie or like Mr. Beast or someone who would like never text me back, but like someone who's like, who should see your email. Who should see something, right? Especially emails. I went for their emails because nobody ever writes emails. So they're like, what the fuck? Someone's writing me an email. Like, that's cool. And then a lot of times you're going to get denied. A lot of times you're going to get ignored. And that's fine. And it can be because A, they don't like your pitch. They don't like the idea of the collab, or they don't like your content. That can also be. Like, don't take it personally. But there's enough streamers that will like you and that do want to collab with you. So don't be disappointed if someone doesn't want to collab with you. But still try to reach out. Also try to hang out in other people's channels and chat and try to talk to them and be like, okay, that's hard. GhostFawx, how would you tell someone in a different chat that you're streaming as well without making it like look like a self-promo? How would you do that? That's hard.
I'll be honest. I started streaming as well like 2 years ago. I did that once. Where I was like, I'm streaming too. And they were like, don't fucking do that. Don't do that in my chat. And I was like, and I never did it again. The only way I can kind of introduce myself to other streamers while they're streaming now is if I raid them. And I'll be like, hi, here's my community.
Yes.
And they'll be like, who the fuck are you? And I'll be like, hi, look, I have these people.
Yes.
And then normally that opens the connection because they'll then message you. Yeah. And they'll be like, oh, thank you so much for the raid. If you want to get networky marketing about it, if you get raided and you have a decent number and there's someone who you've always wanted to stream with, if you have a decent sized number, use that raid on them and be like, hey, look how many viewers I have. And that kind of makes them put eyes on you then. They're like, okay, so this person has like 100 viewers at the moment. They're probably safe to collab with. Because the biggest worry with people's collab is brand risk. And I'm not even joking. That's like
that's why I'm here. I'm gonna fucking ruin it.
It's like your stream is your baby. So if you've slowly built up a stream and you have something like 80 concurrent viewers, and then someone with 7 viewers comes along and is like, hey, want to collab? You have something to lose, but they don't have as much to lose, as cruel as that sounds. So they could absolutely tank your stream if they wanted to, and nothing would really happen. So the best way to open up collabs is A, don't fear people who have numbers, and B, don't fear rejection. You're gonna get rejected, like that's
Yeah.
part of it. But you don't ask, you don't get. I'm doing a podcast with OK Donuts soon. OK Donuts is someone I used to just see, and I'd be like, holy shit,
nice.
I'm never like he's huge, and I'm like, I'm never gonna reach that. If you don't ask, you don't get. I'm on therapy Yeen with Big Nugget right now. Do you know how?
I'm not a big streamer.
Like,
don't put me on the spot like that. I'm like a little fruit fly. What are you talking about?
The biggest thing of all though is just make sure that the person you're going to collab with is is your vibe, because the last thing you want is just someone you don't bounce off of and dead air. Like I've done a few collabs with Jake Werepanther, and it's just so much fun because we just bounce off each other. I couldn't imagine streaming with someone who's kind of outside my realm of comedy, where it just goes stale and drops.
Yeah, it's also sometimes you also have collabs that just simply don't work out the way they should work out. Like I've had people on different collabs for 2 years, games, whatever, podcasts, yapping, whatever, and it sometimes turned out differently than the way I wanted to. But that's not a bad thing, because sometimes you also have to understand, hey, it's a different time zone. Maybe they're super up early. Whatever. It's like you make the most of it and you still have fun, and that's all that matters. So yeah, reach out to people. Don't be afraid to get rejected. Sometimes they just won't give you an answer either. They will just leave you on red or whatever. I might sometimes do that as well. Maybe someone DMs me and I accidentally leave them on red or whatever. It can happen to everyone, but don't take it personally. You're doing fine. You're doing well. Keep working on your content. Keep reaching out to people. Keep trying to connect, and you got this. Oh, there goes the bunny suit. Next question.
Do you want me to?
Yes. Read it. Your question.
Which one would win? One of every Pokemon, or 1 billion lions?
This is the type of shit Mr. Beast would post, and every 7-year-old would go crazy.
We've assembled one of every Pokemon versus 1 billion lions.
This is gonna be the literally biggest lion collection of all time.
We have done the biggest video, and we just want to see if this video will hit the same amount of lions. 1 billion likes.
This video is brought to you by Palantir.
If any lions are still alive, we have bought the bullet train from Japan to run them over.
And then his fucking friends go, whoa, that shit is crazy. Yo, it just killed them.
We will be selling their remains on the MrBeast.shop and signing every bit of fur. I hope Carson isn't here. Poor Floral Lion. There are 1,025 unique Pokemon species. I think I'm going to go with 1 billion lions on this.
I think I'm going to go with 1 billion lions as well. Yep, that's a lot of lions.
It's a lot of lions.
Next question. You can read this one out loud as well.
As a 22 years old, should I date and hook up with older people than me, like 30, etc.?
Sounds like us 30-year-olds are not normal fucking people. It's like, would you hook up with this ugly freak? That's just like, okay, buddy.
That's just a question where it's like, wherever you're comfortable. If the person is like, obviously everyone's got a preference, I feel. If you're both above the legal age, then yeah.
Yeah, let's get that settled first. Be of legal age. That's very important.
Be legal.
You know what? I'll be completely honest. Think vice versa. Would I, if I was single, a 30-year-old hook up with a 22-year-old? No.
I probably wouldn't. No.
I wouldn't. Dude, what are they going to talk about? Fucking 6, 7 and Roblox? What the fuck am I going to think? What am I going to...
6, 7. 6, 7.
And then they're like...
22-year-olds do?
I don't know. And then they're like, fucking, they vape all day. And then I'm like, well, what did you grow up with? And you're like, I don't know. They didn't even grow up with like GTA San Andreas or anything like that. They're like, what did they grew up with fucking Vine. Yet then they're like, oh, fucking, when I was a baby, I was watching Vines. I'm like, what do you mean when you were a baby? How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, another unk. Yes, that's what I wanted. Thank you. Actually, thank you. I'm so happy. I had Coda in on therapy, and Coda is a literal fucking infant. He's like 19 years old. He's 20 now,
No.
or 21, I think. Right, Coda? You were a fucking baby. You were like Goo Goo Gaga.
You got that showroom fresh smell. You fell at the womb like yesterday. What the fuck, Coda?
I'm not, you know these allegations where they're like, the average 30-year-old popular is like immediately sliding into like an 18-year-old's DMs. You know
no. That? No. Back in our time, that was like pop punk bands.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna read this one out loud. Hello, Mr. Nugget and Mr. Guest. My boyfriend left me for My boyfriend left me for a 30-year-old woman with a husband and 2 kids. But he still sometimes comes for a cup of tea. Literally, no ambiguous cup of tea. What's wrong with my life? P.S. I'm 26 and he is too.
So let me get this straight. Your boyfriend left you for a 34-year-old woman with a husband and 2 kids, and you give him tea?
Does his new family know that he's coming over for tea? What are you doing when you have tea? Or, like,
do you just offer him the cup of tea and be like, how are the kids?
Like a couple of like middle-aged women just gathering around like at someone's place for like just like a little tea and trash talk, a little gossiping. I'm sorry, wait. I think, in my opinion, okay, I'm gonna sound a little bit progressive here. It would be acceptable if that 34-year-old woman and her 2 kids knew about that, and they knew you, and they would be fine with that. If they don't know that, I think that's weird. I think that's bad. I think that should be communicated.
I want to ask more questions about the tea, to be honest. Like, are we talking milky tea? Are we talking
Someone in chat said, is the tea poisoned? Are there laxatives in that tea?
I'm going to, again, bring this to personal. If Mackie was like, hey, babe, I'm leaving you for a 34-year-old woman with a husband and 2 kids, and he then came knocking on my door for a cup of tea, I think I'd tip it on his head.
Mm-hmm.
He'd get the cup of tea,
yeah,
but it would be freshly boiled and on his scalp.
I also need to say that this is so weird because he left you for an older woman. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
Like, you know,
it's cool. It's progressive though. Like, you're amicable and you can have a cup of tea. But what the fuck? What?
You need to communicate that. You need to like, because that would be my biggest concern. I'm like, do they know that you're here? Do they know that we're coming from? Like, how do you feel? That's the important part as well. How do you even feel about that? You're asking what's wrong with your life.
I feel like this is loaded, and I feel like it's happening just because it's allowed to happen. When you say what is wrong with my life, it's maybe you're uncomfortable with him coming over to have a cup of tea after he's left you to be with a 30-year-old woman with a husband and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Like, are you cool with giving this man a cup of tea?
I wouldn't be. I'm kind of in your shoes, GhostFawx. I agree. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want to see that person anymore. I'll be completely honest.
I'd feel
I also
with spit.
That's just so
maybe
hard.
they're into it.
Maybe you're into that. We're missing lore. We both agree though that you need to communicate that. Please communicate that. Please, this is making everyone uncomfortable. This is hurting the 34-year-old woman as well. Okay, if her new boyfriend secretly goes around and meets up with their ex, it's like it's gonna hurt them as well. Would you want to be the 34-year-old woman where it happens to you? Not saying you've been treated better. Clearly, you haven't been treated better. But like, let's gather around on a round table and let's discuss this out. Let's talk about this, okay? Like a little Jubilee video. Let's talk about this.
You should get little subtle things, such as a mug that says "fuck you" and hand over the "fuck you" mug to them.
Oh, I like that. Or like a mug that says, "Your tea is definitely not poisoned." There's one message real quick from Social Debate saying, highly doubt it's a secret. It reads to me as it was an amicable breakup and the ex-boyfriend thinks everything is okay and they're still friends. Well, the person who was dumb just never actually communicated their feelings. Okay. You're kind of cooking there. I see your point. That might be the case as well. Yeah.
Next question.
Okay, the next question is just a meme. Of course, it is. It is Smash Mouth. It is a forced sing-along of Smash Mouth.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and the thumb and the shape of an L.
Time.
Oh! Years now coming out of those now coming. I can read it in a Trump voice. Well, the years started coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the roots and I hit the ground running. didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets
Hillary
smart, but
never
your
had fun.
head gets dumb. It does. It gets so dumb sometimes. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. It gets so dumb.
Hillary would never have as much fun as me.
Crooked Hillary.
How do I
That's a
deal with
good
not having enough energy to do what I want, like gaming or streaming, with a 9-hour shift, 2 hours of commute going to work, and 3 hours of commute to get home? I dealt with this once. I used to work in like site work, like construction. And it would normally be like a 2-hour drive there in the van at 5 a.m, work all day, and then a 3-hour drive back because of the traffic.
Oof, yeah.
When I got home, I just wanted to sleep. There's no real fix for this, because if you have an energy drink, odds are you're not going to sleep at night, but at the same time, you want to reclaim some of your own free time.
How about I don't know how you eat, but how about fixing your diet to the point where you consume enough carbs that, so you have a 2-hour commute going to work and 3 hours commute to get home. So you know how carbs take about 45 minutes to hit, right? So how about you just make sure that you have your dinner, which has a lot of carbs, but not too much carbs, but just enough carbs, some potatoes, bread, whatever. And that will get you going, and it won't keep you up all night like a Monster or a coffee would. It'll just fill you up because you got to eat dinner anyways, right? Make sure you get yourself enough carbs, and that'll wake you up. That'll give you some energy. I also noticed, for me personally, staying hydrated helps me a lot as well. It sounds really weird, but like, actually, if I drink a lot of water, it makes me feel like I'm more active. I feel a little bit fresher, a little bit. I don't know. But you need to figure out how your body works. I'll be completely. I also had like a 9-hour shift and then 2.5 hours of commute, I think, every day. It's a lot, and it really fucks you up because you come home, and that was even before I would stream, right? But I would come home, I would just be like, hey, you know what? I just want to eat, play some games, and then fucking go to bed. Like I can't do much else. It's just, it really does tire you out. It's hard, but I don't think energy drinks are gonna be your best solution. I don't think 180 milligrams will help you for that. So I think maybe something about your diet would definitely help.
Pre-workout.
Oh my god, dude! A whole tub of pre-workout.
Whole tub of pre-workout into a Red Bull.
Oh yeah, totally. Especially for us, almost 30-year-old guys. It's gonna help our heart. Totally. That's gonna be your last stream ever. You should stream that. It's gonna be your last stream.
Every muscle till failure.
Yeah. Even your fingers. I thought we train our fingers. Can we train our fingers? You train your finger muscles? Can you make them bigger? Can you make your finger muscles bigger? I think you can.
I'm going to do 50 reps of the squidgy ball.
I thought those were just pec touches.
Oh, pec grabby.
Pec grabby. I like those beans. Those beans are fucking cute. I like that your persona also has tattoos. That's a tattoo, right? Is it?
Yeah. It's because I have a full sleeve on my left.
Oh,
so when I'm in VR, I'm just like, my tattoos are still here, but they're
Let's do the next question.
Oh boy, this is perfect. Because I literally had my first one.
Ooh, okay.
I'll be going to my first FurCon in a few months alone. I don't know what to do, and I'm not exactly really outgoing, so I'm scared shitless. Any suggestions other than getting artificially more out there with alcohol? Not optimal. This is a fantastic question, because I was talking about this on stream yesterday. It's literally, first of all, don't get drunk. Don't get drunk to like socialize more. It works in any situation but this one. More likely than not, you're in a place surrounded with people who are already kind of scared socially. If you get inebriated, you're going to start scaring people. Because I had a couple of drunk people walk up to me when I was sat alone, and they were, let me tell you, shit-faced, and I just wanted to be out of that situation.
They're so obnoxious, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah, it's scary. They start, like, grabbing you and stuff, and it's really scary. So, yeah, not optimal. Completely agree.
Yeah.
The thing that helped me was I kind of either found common ground. So at the Motor Furs meet, I knew I could walk up to anyone and start talking about cars and just have a pure autism fascination. So be in a place, if there's events, like there's a drawing event and you're an artist, you know that you can start a conversation with anyone in there. If there's a Motor Furs event and you like cars, you can start a conversation with anyone in there and you have common ground. It's not going to be like walking up and being like, so weather. It's going to be like, oh, dude, SR20 and an S13, and everyone's like, what the fuck are they talking about? But you've got your own flavor of autism. The second thing, just in general, about going around the con, if you have stickers, those are bargaining tokens. If you want to start a conversation about pop a sticker.
Yes, stickers, yeah.
Stickers are so good for that.
Yes.
Saying you're having it in a few months, you have time to maybe get some stickers from a place called Sticker App. Just get a little bit. They will turn into the bottle caps from Fallout. You can literally like, hey, I have the sticker for you. And they're like, oh my God, a sticker. I have stickers too. And they start pulling out their stickers. Or like, sorry, I have no stickers. And you'll be like, that's okay. My name is this. And that just opens up so many conversations. That's the best advice I can give you.
I fucking love getting stickers. I sometimes forget to bring my stickers, but it is because you get to, it's also not awkward in a way because it's just so normal to show off your persona. Be like, oh, I got this cool sticker. This one's a meme draw over, or this one's just this one's me. And it's like kind of cute. And it's just also what I can highly recommend is don't be pushy. Don't be one of those people that will just parasocially attach onto like a random group that you don't really know, and then you just stand around them and you don't really interact. Like I've had people who just like have my group, and then someone will just like wait behind you, or just like wait and just like listening, and it's just like nobody really knows that person, which I don't think you're gonna do because that's rare that people will do that. But stickers are good. Stickers are really good. I like that. Stickers are good.
Find small groups.
Yeah.
So at least
panels.
It's not too panels.
Panels as well. Yeah.
The smaller the group you find, the less it's going to be weird that you're kind of like sliding in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Go to some panels as well. Maybe like a board game or something else that you like, that you're interested in. Connect with people there because, icebreaker. You both have that same interest, so it's super easy just to talk to people. And if you guys are kind of feeling it and feel like a little connection, maybe exchange telegrams so you can meet up again during the con.
Yeah.
And also, just remember that they're also very shy. There's so many shy furries out there that are super fucking scared, that are not extroverted. So don't worry, you're not the only one there. I'm gonna go out and say most furries are shy and introverted. And are kind of like, they have their own groups, but they go by themselves to a con for the first time. A lot of people go to a con by themselves for the first time. So you're not the only one. But yeah, just find a group, find a panel. Get yourself some stickers, share those stickers, and have fun. That's the most important part. Have fun.
The closest you'll ever get. I know furries as a whole is like furry, but it's the closest you'll ever get to like what I like to call Autism Fest, where everyone's kind of socially worried about other people. Like, I'm autistic. I know that other people there are also going to be neurodivergent, so I don't need to mask as much. I can literally like go over there and be like, hey, like, it's the one place you're going to get where everyone's kind of on the same playing field. You're going to get people who are really extroverted because they have ADHD and they just want to talk a lot. And you'll get the people who are really introverted because they're really scared of people and they will need to recharge. The one experience I had, which was really uncomfortable for me when I went to a FurCon, was someone tried to make me pinky promise that I would talk to them after the con. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was an horrible amount of pressure to be put under in front of everyone.
Yeah. I don't want to call.
You're going to be my friend, right? And I was like, yeah, sure, dude. And he was like, will you pinky promise to speak to me? That was just a lot to handle.
I'm going to say something real quick, and I'm going to phrase this as diplomatically as possible. A lot of furries are on the spectrum and might not be fully aware of how they come off to someone else.
Yeah.
So I've had moments where I was genuinely, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, maybe they're autistic. I met a lot of autistic people. It's a spectrum. Not everyone behaves the same, but like sometimes I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe that person is just very lonely. They don't know that they're weird. They rarely go out. Whatever. It's like, I'm not. It is weird. GhostFawx, I fully agree. It is fucking weird to be like, hey, you're gonna be my friend, right? You're gonna be my friend. You're gonna fucking text me.
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, we're gonna move in together, right? Like next week, right? Yes, we're gonna be friends. Yeah, right. You promised me.
It was a lot of pressure in front of everyone, where it was just like, we were having a great conversation, but the second like they took my details and were like, you will message me back, right? It just got a bit serious.
That's weird. Yeah. Yeah, you're
like,
probably scared. You're like, yeah, I
I
will.
Yeah, because I'd just given them my Discord, and I was like, "This is how you contact me." And they were like,
Yeah.
"You will message me back, right?" And I'm like,
Sounds
you put it like
threatening.
that. They were like, "Pinky promise," and I was like, "I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I spoke to everyone at that con.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't put too much pressure on people. It's let them make their own decision on whether they message you back or not. Don't feel too upset if someone doesn't message you back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And you also can't be friends with everyone as well. Some people just like you, some people don't. That's just the way it is. But anyways, have fun. Have fun at your first con. It's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you do the things that you're comfortable with. Someone makes you uncomfortable, just avoid them. But also when it comes to socializing, it does help a little bit to jump over your shadow and try something new. And so good luck. Have fun. That's the most important part. Next question, Nugget. They don't say GhostFawx, but I'm sure they mean you as well. Nugget and GhostFawx. I'm ordering food for the both of us from McDonald's. What do you want? That was an hour
They
ago.
were gonna cut me out of a McDonald's order? Nah, fuck the stream, bro. I'm out.
Oh, you get a Happy Meal. Okay, you want a Happy Meal?
I'm coming back. I'm upset.
You want a Happy Meal? You can get a Happy Meal.
I want a Happy Meal. I'm very sad.
You want a boy's toy or a girl's toy?
Will the other boys make fun of me if I have a girl's toy?
Oh, it's fine. It's okay. No girl's toy.
Why is your voice increasing in pitch? Are you?
It's not 21. Gee, I love how speeches you just are. You're like, fuck. All right. I'll read out the next one. I think I'm into my best friend's boyfriend. I feel so bad about it, but I can't help it. We've been friends since high school. We are both gay. I don't want to mess with my friendship, but I can't get his boyfriend out of my mind.
That's a bit of a sticky one still.
That's buddy. Bring out the big guns here. Okay, controversial opinion. All right. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me that fucking look. He's like, what the fuck is he gonna say? Controversial opinion. I don't think that's gonna work out. I think you should let it go and not try and find someone else and be happy with another person. I know it's hard because you like that person. You like, your best friend's boyfriend. I get that. But it just cannot work. It just cannot work. There's things in life that cannot work and we have to accept a no. And you simply have to say, hey, you know what? I'll find someone else and I'll be happy with that other person. You'll find someone amazing. Someone amazing is out there right now waiting for you, okay? So go on an app, go find them, they're out there. And you'll be like, oh, they're even hotter and they're even smarter and they're even funnier. And then you'll forget that other person. You'll forget about them, okay? So find someone else and be happy with them. That's my radical opinion here.
That is completely spot on. It's not going to be healthy to just lament over your love for your best friend's boyfriend.
No, it's
literally put yourself out of there and find someone who's more suited to you.
Yes,
because there will be someone more suited to you.
I
feel like it's just a case of you maybe had to be in an environment where it's always your best friend and their boyfriend, and you over time just maybe you don't even like your best friend's boyfriend. Maybe you just like the idea of dating in general, and maybe it's time for you to get out there and find someone just for you.
Yeah, there is, and you have no other choice. You genuinely don't have another choice.
Don't home wreck. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't go. Don't try to flirt with them.
Your best friend is happy.
Yes, they're happy. Be happy for your best friend. I hope you're happy for them. You genuinely get it out of your mind. Get it out of your mind. Forget it. Maybe just tell yourself, oh, actually, he's a horrible person. He's a racist. He's whatever. Just whatever helps you stop thinking about that boyfriend and get your own boyfriend somewhere else who's even better than that one. Trust me. Sorry that people are throwing cheese at you. Okay, we're going to the next one.
Take it away, Big Fat Box.
I'm a small streamer who wants to collab with a bigger streamer. How do I pop the question without embarrassing myself? You
embarrass yourself.
Embarrass yourself, piss yourself in front of them. Say, hi, my name is ShadowWolf69, and then you piss yourself. And then they're like, hell yeah, brother. And then they're fucking...
when I went to Big Nugget and asked to be on therapy, Yeen, I was completely naked and I burst into tears and pooped on the floor. It was a very, very pressurized situation. I was on webcam crying, tears, snot. I was playing with a Rubik's Cube to calm myself down. He said no, and then I threatened to reveal his second Big Fart Box Twitter account to his chat.
Which you did, by the way.
And
you did anyways. Fuck you.
Yeah, literally. If you don't ask, you won't get. Just do it.
Yeah. Cold call them. Look, I'll be I'm not a fucking cold calling master over here. Okay, I've tried. I've tried. I signed to people's DMs and emailed them. Emails is usually like the best option because a lot of streamers have their own little email address and you can just email them.
Mm-hmm.
Just introduce yourself and tell them what you want. And also, what also helps is you tell them that it doesn't require much time to collab or what you're planning. Maybe you're planning something special. Tell them it doesn't require much time and it's super easy because a lot of these streamers are super fucking busy. So if I'm going up to them and I'm like, dude, I got this idea, but it requires 26 weeks of hard work. So please get to work when doing this and that. Is like they're like, no, dude, like it's got to be easy and accessible. But yeah, literally just write them, introduce yourself, and don't do the thing where you're like, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, please, I'll suck your dick. Oh, please, please, I need it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just be proud of your work, right? You got to be there with confidence and be like, hey, this is what I do. This is the vibes that I'm going for. And I had a fun idea for a stream. I would love to do this. I've been following your content, but like, tell them that you're in chat and that you like their content, but don't be like,
I've seen every single one of your streams through your window as you did them.
Don't look like that. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh, fucking psycho. Closed mouths don't eat. True. Oh my god, dude, he's fucking terrifying. Get this man out of here, man. Oh, this is so much better, dude. Scary. Yeah, just do that, right? Do you agree? Do you feel like, nah, Nugget, you're fucking stupid. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You got nothing.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. If you don't ask, you don't get. Don't come off parasocial and be like, I'm your biggest fan. Just literally, just just be like, hey, you fit my vibe. Please, can we try and collab? Be their friend first. Like, try and be their friend before you become their stalker. I mean, collaborator. Did you just sniff Nugget? I gotta cross things off the bucket list. I'd never do that. That'd be really parasocial. Just focus on like every now and then. If there's a streamer you really like, just kind of reach out to them and see if they match your if they match your vibe. And if they match your vibe, you can kind of just go from there. Yeah.
What have I done wrong in life? Dude. Oh, Chad, you do not want to be in my position. Trust me. I see Chad and I see half of them going stop, and I know damn well the other half is like, oh, gosh, I wish that were me.
Stop it. Oh my god, stop it. Going forward, going forward, there's something we need to do.
Yes.
And I feel like it's imperative for our connection.
Okay.
As you know, as
okay.
I was gonna say father and son. That's crazy. As friends,
I'm 2 years older than you, but that's okay. Sure. Like father and son.
I never said who was the son.
You do not give daddy vibes at all. No, forget it.
I just want to go fishing.
Are you winning, son?
No.
Are you Fortnite TikTok, son?
Hey, Seven. There is a video called The Shadow Man.
Okay.
And I have a document right here, which is in my notepad. Let me get it out.
We're bringing out the Shadow Man files.
The Shadow Man files. I'm not even joking. I'm going to send this to you right now. Here is the list of streamers I have showed, in quotations, the Shadow Man to. There is Jake Werepanther. There is Sweet Maki, obviously. Blubby Blubfish, Monkey Shine, Teo Yaki.
Poor Taco innocent souls. Half of them are poor Yasha, innocent souls.
Coda IRL. There's a lot of names in it. Now, I want to add you to this list, but I need you to have an open mind and an open heart.
As long as it doesn't involve an open hole, we're good to go.
I sneak and I creep. I'm the shadow man. I'll eat all your apples.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go. There
amazing.
You go. That was. Do you feel more cultured now?
Yeah, sure.
I sneak and I creep. I'm the shadow man. I'm going to eat your apple. I'm the shadow man. I'm going to plunge Big Nugget into darkness.
Don't plunge me into dark.
Are you scared of the dark?
Yeah, scared of the shadow man now. Scared of the fucking shadow man. All right, so this is an IT question over here. What is your opinion on the latest WhatsApp vulnerability being discovered? Are the comforts of technology worth the risk of the user, such as that one? Or is technology too entrenched into our daily life to even try and limit its use daily? I have no idea what happened to WhatsApp.
I have no idea.
Is it a data breach? Chad, what happened to WhatsApp? I don't know. Who uses Snapchat? What are you fucking... Okay, I'm gonna say something real quick. If you're a 30-year-old man that uses Snapchat, you need to be put on a fucking list. That is fucking insane. That is, and you are a 30-year-old man. You use, you know what you're gonna use? You're gonna use fucking Gmail. You don't use anything else, okay?
Gmail isn't.
That's what you use. Google Hangout. That's what you're gonna use. Okay, just saying. Anyways, well, you know what I also learned? Americans don't use WhatsApp. That fucking blew my mind. Chad, back me up on this one. Americans don't use WhatsApp, right? Because right, everyone in Europe uses WhatsApp and around the world. I went to the United States, and then they were like, they all use like iMessage and shit like that. I was like, none of you guys use WhatsApp? Like, WhatsApp is just not a thing here?
I prefer Telegram. Telegram is the furry.
For furries, yeah, but for like normal contact, for like non-furries, I just WhatsApp. No, for that, I don't want them to find my
furry on Telegram is probably a drug dealer.
Technology scares me. I'm a boomer. I'm scared. I am. What is that? TikToks and the Instagrams and it's scary. It's scary out there. I just want to watch MacGyver. Why are my favorite comedians getting canceled? What the hell? Like, you know. So
I feel like I was the last generation, like the final generation to grow up without reliance on phones, to the point where like if we were going outside, our indication to go home was the streetlights turning on. Like if the streetlights turned on, that was your signal. Like, okay, it's time to go home because we didn't have a phone. That's so old I am. I'm so old.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Up until 6 in the morning. Yeah.
What's this face dictionary I'm hearing so much about?
The face dictionary.
What is it? What is you poo?
Grandpa, get out of here.
Poo.
Grandpa, shut up. Grandpa, you're old and stupid. Shut up.
I fought in World War Furry.
Oh my God, Grandpa, he's talking about World Wars again.
Twitter.
Grandpa, look at the way you dress. You dress like a fucking old man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God, Grandpa, your plate is so cringe. Can we get... Oh my God, it's giving Grandpa. It's giving Grandpa. Like, where is the originals in porridge? Stop her. I feel sad.
Stop. Grandpa, you smell like old man and hand cream again. Ugh.
Grandpa, you're so old. So old, Grandpa. Stop it. Yeah. Stop being old. It's cringe.
Stop being old. Go die somewhere else, old man. Ew.
Go in the woods or something like a cat does. Oh my God.
Go back to your fucking salt mine or whatever you used to work at. It's like, ew. Go back to inventing the railroad or something, Grandpa. Ew. Hold on. You want to read this one out? Because I think you haven't read one in a while.
Things have been on the low as of late, one after the other. I'm not too sure what else to ask beside either some words to help me along or even something non-serious just to lighten things up some.
That's not even a question. That is not even a question. I just copy-pasted that without reading it through. That's not a question.
It's not a question, but there is an age-old saying of it doesn't rain, it pours. So it's one of those things where shit's gonna happen over and over and over again, and it's gonna suck. You're gonna have a shitty day, and it's probably gonna be followed by another shitty day. But every day above ground is a good day, is what I'll say.
I know my rent was gonna be late about a week ago. ass up, Isaac can play.
And I got nothing up. In the
To
wise
get up
words
in
of
this club.
Pitbull, every day above ground is a good day. And
Remember that.
you
Your father.
So if you like, you're gonna need really shit days in order for you to realize a day is good. Because if every day was good, the shit days would be so shit. So if you have bad luck, be glad because you can find the light in anything. And Sweet Maki has this thing which I call golden retriever energy, where he's just happy about everything. If you ask him,
he does. I noticed that about his streams. Why is he so jolly all the time?
Here's the thing: he's just a dog, and he hates me. I'm like, babe, you're not my boyfriend. I feel like I have two dogs now because I have a German Shepherd, which is my real dog, and then I have Sweet Maki, which is my boyfriend but a dog. If you ask Sweet Maki whether the glass is half full or half empty, he's just happy to have the glass. Like, he's like, oh my god, I have a glass? It's full of water? This is crazy. Like,
that's
you can't
sweet.
get him down. So,
that's cute.
Be more dog. Be more dog. If shit's going bad, you feel a little bit shitty, remember that around the corner, something good will happen. Even if the sun shines, even if someone says hello to you, even if you get a smile in the street, a compliment, anything, just find the good in the little things and you won't be as sad anymore.
I like that. You know what? I wanted to add something really fucking stupid to that multiple times throughout your Yap Sesh, but I'm not going to do it. I fully agree. Couldn't have said it better.
I'm a huge mental health advocate. I do mental health charity streams. I've lost a lot of friends and no one deserves to be sad. No one deserves to be sad. So
no one deserves, cherish the small things, the small good things, and be thankful for the things that you have. And like you said at the beginning, if your day is really shit, then it seems like all the other days must be much better if this one's so notably shit. I'm paraphrasing here in a really bad way, but that's if this day shit, but other day make realize actually good. All right, next question. I wrote a furry smut book. It's horny and kind of soul-breaking at the same time. It's been professionally edited and all the fancy stuff. Wow! However, I am afraid to publish it because I'm 99% sure it's going to flop and nobody's going to care about it. And I'm sure it's going to fuck me up if it does. Especially when I've been crafting it for years. Marketing. Now comes the promotional part. I don't know how you promote a smut book. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what ways there are, but you have to put that stuff out there. When I work on a video and I put a lot of effort into it and I put it out and it underperforms, doesn't perform at all, I just know I need to spread the word. I need to tell people, hey, there's this. I worked on this so hard. Put it out there. I make short, I make little tweets and all that sort of stuff about it. I make pinned comments during my chat. And that's the thing you need to do as well. You need to promote it because you worked hard on it. You know it's a good product and you know people will like it. So you got to make sure that you just promote it as much as you can on all sorts of sites. I don't know how you promote that stuff, but there's got to be multiple different ways to promote it. So focus on that. Once it's out, how do you promote that? Put it out. Let people know, hey, it's here. Let your friends know. Let Discord servers know. Telegram channels. All these places.
Literally that. I worked in marketing for ages, and I devoted 9 years of my life to realizing how important marketing is, not only for businesses, but for literally anything. Mm-hmm. The second question I'm going to ask is, what's going to hurt more? You never knowing and just keeping it in a drafts folder for no one to see, or you putting it out there and people maybe giving constructive criticism back? Because nothing's truly a failure if you either learn from it or you improve from it. If you just put it in the dust and be like, it's going to scare me if people give a negative reception on that, you will never become a better version of yourself, whether it be an author, an artist, a streamer, a YouTuber, anything.
Yeah.
And B, you're missing a prime opportunity to put that out there and get genuine feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just going to be scared of feedback, you'll never improve as a person. Put it out there. If things come back and it's just general hate, it's the internet. I've put TikToks out and people are like, you're almost 30, get a life. And I'm like, I couldn't have.
That was me. I wrote that.
Yeah. Big Nugget keeps yelling at me on Instagram. But you gotta get negative feedback, because being behind a monitor when no one can see you is a hell of a power trip. Like, you can do whatever you want and upset people. But at the same time, if you get constructive things where it's like, I was really into it, but then this chapter kind of took away because of this, that's the kind of stuff you want to pay attention to. Random hate, fuck it. But take the constructive criticism on board.
You could also take that as a way to promote the book as well, to like tell people, hey, I don't know if you charge for it, or I don't know how it works. I think you charge for it, but I don't
I don't know.
Maybe get people to review your book. Just tell them, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about that? It's like, share it with your friends. Like, I want to hear your opinion, and that way they read your book, they go through it, but they also help you. And obviously, you got to be open for criticism. Which, let's be honest, there's good and there's bad criticism. I had therapy in episodes that I would upload where people would just say, this shit is boring. I'm like, the fuck am I going to start with that? Well, fuck, I'm going to... Oh, no way. Okay, thank you so much. I know exactly what I want. But it's like, if I know, okay, like, I uploaded a short little documentary video about online gambling casinos. And then Bardik wrote me a DM and said, oh, he really loved it, but he would change this and this and that joke went on for too long. I'm like, you know what? Half of that stuff, I did realize it. The other half, I had no clue. And you're right. Like, yeah, it's just learn from criticism. But again, back to the part about like promoting, like put it out there. Like, I don't know how. Someone in chat also said Reddit, to put it on Reddit as well.
Lobo. Yeah.
Yeah. Lobo's at Reddit,
Lobo's a good streamer. Reddit's an amazing place, a platform to put anything. Just don't go too much on the self-promoting side. There'll be Reddits for smut, and there'll be other different things. I mean, if it's furry coded, you can also do like furry-based channels or furry NSFW. I have no idea, but I've never actually promoted anything lewd, so I'm not actually quite sure how you do it. But just research the channels. If anything, find a smut book and reverse engineer how it came out and where you can find it, and then use all those channels. So just do market research. Furry IRL is great for it. Yeah.
Furry IRL is great. Or like I said, like specific Telegram group chats or Discord servers, I assume also probably exist for stuff like that. Also, if you need a voice actor, hit me up, because that would low-key be funny as fuck.
I would also want to be a voice actor.
That would actually be kind of funny. I'm not going to lie.
We both sign up for it.
I have to check with my wife first, but like I could be like a...
I'd have to chat to my boyfriend as well. Hey, Mikey. I
have a role in this one. Kind of hard to explain.
Dom top.
It's just like, whatever role is left for me. It's like some fucking cuckold.
You're the cat that yearns for food on the other side of the door. You have two voice lines, and they're both...
Yes. Oh, all right. Next one. I have always wondered if it's not unusual to be mad with anyone, and if it's not unusual to be sad with anyone. But if I ever found out that they've changed at any time, would it be unusual to find out I'm in love with them?
It's not unusual to be
in love with anyone.
It's not unusual.
Oh, it's the song, bro. I thought we had fucking Socrates in my Google form. It's just the song.
It's not unusual to see me cry.
Is that the song? Is it?
I'm not sure. Is it?
It is. No, it is though. They took the lyrics and they wrote it like a little poem. It's not unusual. Asshole. All right. My inner voice is being shit today. Please shower me with nice compliments. Thanks. Okay, you give one compliment, I give one compliment.
Nice cock.
Nice balls, too.
Yeah. Nice cock and balls.
Nice cock and balls. Good pair. Pretty solid.
Does that come in men's?
I didn't know they make that in that size. Wow.
Yeah, where can I get one of those, you know?
Hey, that's can you still find condoms in that size? That's crazy.
I just use a bin bag and elastic band at that point.
Wonderful. Next question. I hope you're happy. I hope we made you happy. We don't even know if you have a cock and ball.
I was thinking about this for a bit, but what if I'll never find a partner in my life?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm always giving you the sad ones. I just noticed that.
Hey, this looks like you. I'm forever alone.
This looks depressing. Here, take this one.
It's a very loaded question, but no one will ever not find a partner if you. This is going to sound terrible, but if you're struggling to find people, your standards are probably a little bit too high. Because we all want that perfect person, but no one's going to come without flaws. If you are picking at the tiniest thing in people, it's probably going to detriment you, and you will end up probably struggling to find a partner. As for what if you never find a partner in life, I know there's a whole stigma around relationships and how much it's romanticized, but that's not all what life's about. You have hobbies, you have work, you have traveling, you can do whatever you want. If you're worried about having a romantic relationship at the moment, you should probably go and focus on yourself a little bit more and find stuff that you really enjoy, and then just take everything in stride. Maybe it'll come naturally, and if it doesn't, just have a really good time before you settle down.
I'm gonna add to. I fully agree. I'm gonna add to that as well. That see, I've been in your shoes. I don't know about. I think a lot of people in chat have been in your shoes as well, where you feel kind of lost and you feel like I can't find a partner. I tried. I tried for a very, very long time until I get really, really lucky a couple of years back. But it takes a while. It takes a long time. There's people that just randomly will find a new partner just like fucking that. And then there's people that are going to struggle for years. And I don't think there's like a magic trick that will just all of a sudden make someone else fall in love with you and you will find the perfect partner. What has helped me on one hand is to put myself out there. All right, try these dating apps. But I'm also going to say right now, the way a lot of men design their dating app profiles look horrible. They take the worst selfie humanly possible, or they don't even take a selfie, and they just have a picture of them with a big ass fucking fish that they caught, and they talk about how they listen to Andrew Tate, and then fucking shit like that. They're trying to look smacks to listen to Andrew Tate, and they play Fortnite and fucking Rocket League, and it's just like I'm gonna say this right now in a woman's perspective. They're going to swipe away. They're going to say no. You might not be into women. I don't know how other guys react to that. But like, if you are into women, that usually doesn't work. Take a nice selfie. Google how to take a nice selfie by yourself. I had to learn how to take a nice selfie. I had no one to take a selfie for me, but I was also too shy to tell people that, hey, can you please take a selfie for me? Because all of my bros are my same age. If I go up to them, it's like, take a nice picture of me. They're gonna go to the fisheye mode and take a picture from my forehead and make me look as ugly as shit. I'm like, dude, can you please just like log in? And I want to use this for Tinder and Bumble and stuff like that. So I took some pictures myself. I got a little tripod and I put my phone there and I just took some pictures that, didn't look like selfies. It looked a little bit more professional. It's a mix of like putting yourself out there, but also waiting. It's a very long game of waiting. Sometimes it's fast. You'll find someone really quickly. And sometimes you just need to wait. I had to wait. I had a lot of really mid dates, like dates where I was like, okay, this is not working. Like, this is just a waste of time. It's not horrible, but it's just, it doesn't click. It doesn't work. Yeah. It's just whatever. It's,
in the first like 2 minutes as well.
Yeah, you check the vibes and you're just like, oh, maybe you'll try for a second date, but it's, you don't know. It doesn't feel like it. So I keep thinking to myself, like the Phil Collins song, you can't hurry love. Oh, you just have to wait. Never forget that song, because it's true. Bro was spitting when he wrote that in the fucking 80s. He was like, that gif of like the guy that's writing something and he's like in flames and he knows exactly what he's doing. Like, he was spitting. You can't hurry love. You just have to wait. It's true. Put yourself out there. It takes time. Things take time. So be patient, and while you're waiting and you're putting yourself out there, again, keep yourself busy with other things as well, with other hobbies and interests that you have.
And also, you'll probably find someone who vibes with you in places where you vibe. So if you like rock music and you're at a rock bar, that could be where you find someone. So maybe you need to put yourself in the right place.
Yeah, exactly, like the same communities, exactly. Yeah, I feel like for furries it should be easier, shouldn't it? Like, if you're already furry and another furry is not.
Me and Maki was like complete luck. We were aiming to be friends.
Yeah.
And I've been single for like, I'd had like flings because is Hobby here? Hobby's not here. I went on Bark in my local area.
Why? Because you don't want to call Bark a dating app? It's not. Bark is for everything,
helps
by the
you-
way.
it helps
You
you
can use
find-
it however you want. You can connect with people. You can network. Do whatever you want. We love Bark over here. Chef's kiss Bark.
I'm still on Bark, even though I'm in a relationship, because it just helps you find. If you go to a con and then you get post-con depression, you can find other furries in the area to, like, you know, go and have a drink with and stuff like that, and just be friends. It's not a complete dating app. At the same time, back then, I used it to try and find someone. Worst thing I could have done, because it shows you people closest to you in a close proximity. It doesn't show you who's going to be the perfect person for you. That's up to you to find out. So I had a multitude of dates which didn't go well, and I tried the dreaded Grinder.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna comment on Grinder. And I was like you, where all my friends are like lads. So if I'm like, hey, can you take a selfie? They pull their pants out and take a picture of their dick instead of taking a picture of me, and they're like, oh, look at this banter. And I'm like, I'm gonna say something. Gayest thing ever.
I'm gonna say something real quick, and I've never spoken about this. I've used Grindr once, and I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. I understand why women hate men on dating apps, because what the fuck is wrong with most of you guys? It is insane. It is fucking insane. I used it once. I was like, this is fucking disgusting. This is actually disgusting. None of these people can communicate. They're probably bots. I can't believe there's a real person with a job and a life that talks like that. Cannot be
scary. It's genuinely scary.
Oh, yeah.
It is not nice on the shoes on the other foot. It's
no. You want to do the next one? Did we have this person? Yeah, we did. Disclaimer. The next question is about self-harm. So if that makes you uncomfortable, please skip to the timestamp that I'm showing on screen right now. Thank you.
This is an important one, I think. If anyone's in the same position, it's good to talk about.
Yeah.
So I have a friend who lives in a different time zone. I don't know what country they live in, but they are +1 to 0 GMT. I have them on Discord, and they change their status mostly often. These status updates are somewhat concerning. They often say that they want to kill themselves and such. Is there anything I should do, as I am worried about them? Here's the problem. You see them, you see the problem, you can safeguard this person, but there's only so much you can do. From there, you need to either push them towards professional services, such as therapists in the local area. If they're in GMT 1 to 0, that could mean they're in England. I do a lot of work with a charity called Calm, and they have places that you can call if you feel like this. You can't force this person to get help. All you can do is push them towards it, and just urge them. If it really gets to the point where you think that this person's in danger, you may have to reach out to them yourself if you're genuinely worried about them, and they will then take over to safeguard this person. Remember, if you see someone like this on Discord, you are not a therapist. You're not a licensed professional. You can be a friend, but it does need to go into more serious kind of territories, because I get messages about mental health, being a mental health advocate and stuff like that. There are some things that are out my wheelhouse that I can't help with that will need to go to a professional. So if you're genuinely concerned and you are worried about this person, go through the appropriate channels, inform your friend that you are worried about them, maybe welfare check, and that's all you can really do. Have you ever had something like this?
A question like this in therapy, in or someone in? Do I or like
either or? Yeah.
I've had probably a while back. It's very rare. It's very, very rare that we have that. What I would do, in my opinion. So I'm not saying that I know things better than GhostFawx over here. What I would do is I would try to reach out to them and actually sit down and talk about these issues, because you have noticed that you are concerned, so you should reach out to them and take your time and be like, hey, do you want to talk about this? And I'm going to say that in most cases, I would assume that people do want to talk about that, especially if they're your friend. They're your friend. They know you. Like they would probably feel comfortable talking with you about that. I've seen situations where some scenes would get so dramatic that they would call the police from that country, and the police would figure out where the person lives and then go up to them just to prevent. Nobody hopes it would get that far, right?
I completely agree. Like start the safeguarding, try and figure out how serious it actually is. Megiddo said that some issues like BPD, threats of suicide, usually aren't serious. It's just attention seeking and draws people into chaos. As kind of I'm not going to say you're right, because I like to treat every risk of suicide just as serious as the other, whether it's people kind of looking for calling it like quote unquote attention seeking. It is a cry for help, regardless of anything. It is still a cry for help. So treat
they have issues. They have issues that they want to talk about, like clearly, because otherwise they wouldn't. Even if it's quote unquote drawing attention, they're drawing attention to their own problem that they're having, that they want to talk.
Yeah, I completely agree. Talk to them first, try and get a gauge, and then if it's genuinely more serious and this person is like, I think I'm going to do it this day or this, or then you go to the appropriate authorities. But until then, just try and keep them placid. Yeah, if there's multiple people as well and you have other friends, just get them to hang out. I mean, if one of my friends was going through something and I know 4 other friends, I'd just get us all together to do something to kind of take their mind off it. Hopefully that helps.
Maybe they should get professional help, like a therapist. A lot of people need therapists, you know, and I also don't think that there's anything bad in getting a therapist. I think a lot of people are ashamed of going to the therapist. So it's just
therapists have therapists.
Do they?
Yeah. Some therapists, obviously, I know someone who is training to be a therapist, and because they have people opening up to them, it's also mentally straining on the therapist. So the therapist has a therapist who also, so there's like fallback therapists for other therapists.
They go to the king therapist. Yeah.
To be knighted by the king therapist.
The Savvy Wolfie said something really interesting in chat. They said, how do you deal with not burdening and burning yourself out with helping like that? What would you do, GhostFawx?
Don't help beyond your means. You can't pull someone out of a pit if you're in the pit, because you're both at the same elevation level. And as selfish as it is, focus on yourself first, because if you're not in any well state to get to help yourself, you're, in the nicest way, not going to be any good to anyone else.
Yeah.
So don't open up a conversation like that. Another thing people do a lot, which you might hear yourself in some of this, because a lot of people do, is a lot of people will hear other people's problems to avoid dealing with their own. Don't. As good as that is, try not to do that. A firefighter isn't going to focus on a burning building if he himself is on fire.
True. So we got another, we're going to the next question, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
I am struggling mentally with myself. I keep constantly overthinking on what I did wrong in the past and the things in the present. Like the things I hate about myself. I can't socialize with people normally, and I'm too afraid to say or do anything wrong. Even I have that when talking to the few friends I have. Because of all the things in my head, I have slowly started making myself wear a mask and live in a shell, unable to escape from it. The only place I can live without my mask is online. I used to be like a classic overthinker. I used to be someone who kept thinking about the fucking past. And I feel like a lot of people in chat can agree that it's just sometimes you think about something you did in the past and it becomes this huge case or this huge burden that you're carrying around with you. I don't know if it's an age thing, because it used to be, again, when I was like in my early 20s, I was overthinking way too much. I was like, I'm pissing this person off. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing that wrong. Nobody wants to hang out with me. Nobody wants to like me, all that stuff. And then at some point, I became 30 and I stopped caring. And it's this, I don't know if you realize that as well. You're 29 now, but like at some point, you just stop giving a shit about all these little voices in your head, and you come to the realization that all the shit that I worry about doesn't fucking matter. It genuinely doesn't fucking matter. The world is not burning. You read the news, you're like, you see some guy and he's saying, we're going to bomb Europe, and you're like, you could worry about that. You could worry about that. But like I keep telling myself, you know what? I have these people around me who care about me. And even if you say yourself, hey, you suck with socializing, but you have those friends that you mention, right? You say that people normally, and I'm too afraid to say or do anything wrong, even with the friend, when talking to the few friends that I have, there's no need to worry about that stuff. These are your friends. They like you for who you are. I used to worry about saying wrong things towards people who might have been like mutuals, or like, you know, just like new friends, just like a stranger that I just met, and I was like, oh, I want them to like me. I hope I'm not going to say anything wrong. I reached the point where I genuinely realized I don't care about that stuff. I am myself. There are people that like me for who I am, And that's what matters. And you have those people too. You have those friends that you mentioned that like you for who you are. And they will not care if you say anything wrong. It depends on how wrong it is as well. I'm going to be like, if you say something really horrendous, like they're probably going to call you out. But like, I don't think you're going to say anything horrendous. I don't think you're going to do that. You said you're, constantly overthinking. So that's what we need to
call you
stop.
out if you said something horrendous as well. To be honest.
You want that. You would hate it, but you want that. In the end, it's a good thing that they would call you out on that.
I can see where the negative thinking comes out because you've even said talking to the few friends I have. You have friends. Like you don't need to say the few friends I have. Those are your friends. If anything, it's better that your circle's small.
Yeah,
because you can kind of focus on those few friends. I completely get the constant overthinking about the past. Being completely honest, the way I became a furry was I hate furries. And I was a furry hater. Absolutely couldn't stand the fandom. And now, obviously, being in it and looking around at all these people I used to hate for no reason, who were just trying to enjoy themselves and being a safe, that weighs on me sometimes because I'm like, I don't deserve this love and this good community because I was a complete piece of trash. Eventually, you just realize that you have so much more to offer than what your brain is telling you. And if you worry about things you've done in the past and what you might get wrong in the future, just focus on, don't keep giving yourself shit for things you did wrong. Amend it. If you feel like you did things wrong, atone for it. And atone for it in the best way possible by making other people feel good. Literally self-flagellating for feeling like you haven't contributed enough is only going to just make things worse for yourself. You have to put a positive spin on it. You need to think, well, if I didn't do great, then let's turn that. Let's be a better energy to be around for both myself and other people. If you're worried about being too afraid to say anything wrong, be the most normal and your friends, and especially talking to the few friends you have. When you say there's only a few friends that you have, that's the perfect time to be your most unapologetic self. And trust me, if your friends start thinking, this isn't the same person, they're a bit this or they're a bit that, they're going to comment on it. And you can help your friends shape you into who you want to be and who's better for them to be around. Don't live in a shell, don't live in a mask, and put yourself out there a bit more. It's gonna be crushing because if you're wearing a mask the entire time, no one will know who you really are. Unapologetically be yourself. You get one life. No one makes it out alive. Be yourself. Enjoy yourself. Don't be too harsh on yourself.
I also... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, carry on.
I also just wanted to say that you sound like you're in the prime of your life. You sound young. Like, don't waste those years overthinking everything. Don't do that. Don't do that. I wasted a couple of years like that. I'm gonna be completely honest. We all wasted some years doing some shit that we regret later on in life. You can have 100 friends. Trust me, you will only have 1 or 2 real ones out of 100 friends.
You'll talk to 3 at most.
You talk to 3 of them because you're gonna be fucking burned out. It's like you can't maintain those friends that you have. Have fun with them. Those are your friends, and they like you. And also, I don't know, GhostFawx, if you mentioned that to the person asking that, have you ever thought about talking about your constant overthinking with your friends? Might be a little bit risky because it sounds like you wouldn't want to do that because of the mask and everything. But is that could be something.
So Cobalt, who literally just threw cheese at me, he's one of my best friends.
Yeah,
literally was talking about overthinking with him last night, and it's good to have people like that because they keep you grounded. If you feel like you can't trust your own judgment, talking to your friends is the best thing you can possibly do.
Yeah,
like if I'm sat there and I'm thinking, this is a really big decision I'm thinking about, this is a really detrimental, possibly life-changing decision, or the way I'm living my life I'm not happy with. If I go to my friend and say, hey, I'm thinking about this, and this is why, they can kind of ground you. They can be like, okay, are you thinking it because of this, or are you thinking it because of this?
Yeah.
So reach out to your friends. I mean, it would be completely different if you said, listen, I've got no friends and I can't socialize. You have some people who stick around you. And as Nugget said, don't look at people who have like 100 friends, because I can promise you, even if you have like 1,000 people you interact with online, if you shut your eyes and pictured a burning building dropping on you, there's about 3 people you call. So even if you have tons of quote unquote friends, there's like a few that, you know, you're actually going to go to.
Perfectly said.
Thank you.
To the next question. I don't like my job as it's low paid as well as physically demanding and mentally draining. I've been looking for a better job for a long time. Upskilling, networking, rewriting my CV to be more recruiter and ATS friendly. And because of the constant failures to even secure interviews, I've been becoming more anxious, less self-confident, and generally a little bitchy due to being burnt out from hating my job. What should I do? Okay, keep trying. That's low-key relatable. I wish, I'll be completely honest, I wish I had a better answer for you. I wish I had like one fucking magic cheat code for you. But like, I feel it's like, it's with today's job market as well. It's so hard. It's so hard. You're not the only one, dude. So many people are struggling. Keep trying. There's no other option as well either. You can't do anything else. You just have to keep trying.
If you're truly doing everything you can, the next best thing you can use is role play. So picture yourself in the position you want to be and imagine you were hiring for that. Think of every single job. You've basically got to verbally jerk off the recruiter in a way where they're literally going to target certain things. So if I was looking for someone who was going to join my marketing team, I'd be like, okay, what are the things that piss me off when people get it wrong? For example, typos in a social post or things not going out on time, organization, remembering things. I'm going to make sure those are included in the CV. So when they take one quick look, they're like, okay, so every pet peeve I have about this job, this guy can do it. Even if you can't, even if you forget it, fuck it. They're not going to find out until it's too late and they're already paying you a weekly wage. So focus on like being a verbal jerk off and just keep trying. Literally keep trying is all you can do, because half of it's like preparation and how good you look, and the other half of it's luck, and you're going to need a bit of both.
Have you also tried switching to a different job in your company? Because I feel like if you're just trying to reach out to another company and they don't know you and they don't trust you, maybe if your company is big enough, there could be another very interesting position in your company, because your company knows you. They know you, right? So you can apply for it with your CV and everything. Make sure that the CV isn't fake, because that company probably has your original CV. And if they realize that your original CV doesn't match the new CV that you have and you switch something up, that, so make sure that you don't lie if you internally apply for a new job. That's very important, right? They're going to catch your ass immediately. But yeah, maybe there's like an interesting job in that company, in your same company. So you can still work in an environment that you're familiar with and get a job that's much, much better and pays better, treats you better. Try that. Or OnlyFans, whatever you want to do. OnlyFans might work as well.
Or sell your feet. Yeah.
Sell your feet, wiki feet right now. Put them up right now. Or become you can also become like a cult leader. They make a lot of money too. If you know how to talk to people, how to convince them, you can become a cult leader. You're a cult leader. Yeah, I see you. You're trying to hide. Yeah, I see you. All right.
You make more money as a leader, but you have more fun as a follower.
Oh. Woo! Okay. Someone's experienced. I had a couple of cults every now and then. Yeah. All right.
I've dabbled.
Yeah. If pineapple belongs on pizza, what other fruits deserve a chance? I'm gonna down as hell. Pineapple. Don't get mad. Pineapple does belong on a fucking pizza. Don't be like a hardcore 50-year-old Italian that's like, hey, I'm gonna fucking down this hill. No pineapple on pizza. No, pineapple belongs on pizza. It works. It fucking works. There's a scientific reason why the sweet and the saltiness works. Okay. I had Manny on the fucking stream and he cried last time where I said that pineapple on the pizza is good. It is good. It works. So what other fruits deserve a chance? Blueberries. What? You gotta fucking judge something before you try it? What are you, racist? No, we're gonna have blueberries on pizza. Okay, buddy? Right, open your mind.
I'm fruitophobic.
Google Docky.
I don't know why, I just can't stand pineapple on pizza.
You like pineapple in general?
Yeah. It's just, if I see it on a pizza like a Hawaiian, I have to pick it off.
What about toast Hawaii? We are toast Hawaii? It's kind of a similar concept. Toast Hawaii is just a broke person's pizza Hawaii. It's just on toast. You use the same ingredients, just flop it on toast. It's literally the same thing. Oh, dude, I don't want to do this one. Please sniff each other and tell us who's more stinky. Sniff my arm. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. It smells.
What?
Chad, he stinks. Get a load of this stinky guy. Get a load of this stinky one. Get a load of this guy.
I would say.
Feel free to. Oh, this is dangerous. Feel free to skip if this is too not safe for work. Should we continue? Should we? Okay, let's read. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I know I may be a bit of a stickler for the rules, so I'm wondering if you can give your opinion on this little dispute as a neutral third party. Basically, I've reported a number of issues, but my boss brushes them off and refuses to resolve them. Normally, I'd let it slide, but I think these are important things he's skipping over. Not wearing hard hats using the silicon press, not wearing high vis while driving the forklift, that kind of thing.
Not safe for work.
Go fuck off!
Safe for work, and it's a bunch of OSHA violations. Maybe.
Go be a snitch. Go to your boss's boss. He has a boss, and that boss is going to kill your boss ass. And if you're lucky, you're going to get a new boss that's going to be a better boss. So that's it. Go to your boss's boss. Question to Ghost. Ooh. Did you know the stinky ass Yeen killed 2 innocent mice? He's a mice murderer. I did not kill 2 innocent mice. Oh, well, okay. Sit down, grab popcorn. It's a long ass fucking story. I did not kill 2 innocent mice. So here's what happened. Story number 1, spring 2019. We had a mouse at work. He got trapped in a mouse trap, right? Like a little mouse prison. He was in this little mouse prison. We held him up high. They held him up. And my coworker, who was a very aggressive 50-year-old Italian man, said he wants to kill that mouse because he ate all of his snacks, all his nuts and pretzels and all that shit. So I was like, we're not going to kill him. I'm going to set him free. So I set him free. I went outside. I shook him off his cage because he didn't want to jump out of his cage. I set him off and he ran off. That was a wild mouse. He will be outside. This is where he belongs. People in chat were roasting me, said, why would you put the mouse out? He's a wild mouse. Maybe he has diseases. We don't fucking know. I'm putting him out where he belongs. The wild. Just know that the wild is a little grass patch outside of a Burger King. But that's where he belongs. That is the wild. Also, second story, that one is true. I may have passively killed a mouse. Hear me out. So it's technically just manslaughter, I think, in a court of law. We had a little baby mouse, okay, in front of our factory where I used to work. We had a little baby mouse out there, and I was like, "Oh my god, baby mouse, we need to save him!" So we took him into the office, and I gave him a little cup of cream, okay, because I was like, "This, no, hear me out. The cream helped. Hear me out. He wanted, it was like a little coffee cream, right?" So we didn't have milk. We didn't have anything else. And I was like, this little guy, he needs some proteins. He needs some sugar. He needs something, right? To get up. Me smart. So I gave him some cream. Lo and behold, a Christmas miracle. The mouse would get up, stand up, slowly start crawling around, and squeak. All those things he didn't do before because it was about to die. Okay. Then I called the authorities. I said, we have a dead-ass fucking mouse. He's dying. What can we do? And the guy was like, well, it's a baby mouse, so you should put him out where you found him. So the mother will eventually come and search for the baby. I was like, this baby was close to like a truck from Poland. So I deadass do not think that the mother is even in this country. The baby mouse was probably somehow on that truck and came here. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Either way, the authorities didn't really want to help. So me and a colleague decided, hey, you know what? Let's put this little motherfucker in a shoebox. We made him a little bed. A cozy little lamp, a little poster, a little BigNuggetBox poster. He had his own room, dude. He had a desk with an RGB keyboard, like in PC and everything. He had fucking Roblox. You know, we made him an own room. We put the shoebox out. Not a shoebox. We put his room outside, okay? So that we would at least hope, hey, the mom would come and pick him up from his little room. It was the next day, and the poor little guy froze to death. It's not my fault. He could have had diseases. I didn't want to adopt him. We already had a cat at home. The cat would fucking swallow that guy in an instant, like a fucking little popcorn. He would like and just fucking eat that shit. Our cat would not care, so we could not take care of him. Okay, so I'm not a murderer. I tried my fucking best. If you hit a deer with your car in the middle of the night, okay, and the deer can barely fucking walk anymore, what the fuck are you gonna do? What are you going to do? You're going to call the cops. The cop will come and it will shoot the deer in the head. That's what happens. Also, we named the mice, by the way. The first one's name is, the first one was Steve. The first one from 2019 is Steve. And the second one from 2022 was Michael. So Steve is the one who actually survived. He's doing fine now, I think. He's somewhere. He's doing good. Michael, unfortunately, died. And yes, I named him after
Did
Michael
you-
Scott from The Office.
Did you name him just so you had something to put on the tombstone?
We didn't make a tombstone. We didn't bury him. We threw him in the trash. Next question. Father, it is I, Binky, your child. When will you feed me? I need sustenance, father. Okay, Binky is my cat, if you don't know. He has his food. He has his fucking kibbles. He has his snacks. He has his soup. He has also... we treat him like a fucking king over here, okay? My cat is doing absolutely A-okay. He's doing fine. He's living his life. He's doing good. Did I kind of ignore him all day? Yeah, I did. Does he still have food?
Binky official.
Does he, it's still like, you know, it's like, he has sustenance, he has food. Right? He's fine. He's fine.
Oh my god. We've been sketched. Riggs just said doodles from the stream. I was doodling like a core illustrator.
Rick's Raccoon. Yo, thank you so much, dude. Thank you.
The subway surfer.
That's so cute. Let's have a look at this. Oh, you got a GhostFawx up there on the left. On the right, we got me. I'm the therapist. And GhostFawx be like, yep, blah, blah, blah. Greg's sausage rolls, blah, blah, blah. And then here I go. He's like, oh, look at this. I'm such a goober. Look at this goober, Chad. Look at the goober. And you're showing me Subway Surfers while you're yapping, bro.
That's so good. That needs to be a commission. That needs to be
a full fucking rendered art.
Dude.
Like, this is fucking perfect. I like that I sit there kind of like a fat bellied cat. It's just like thinking, amazing.
Drawing while watching this on the tablet.
Oh, that's so tempting. Look at that. Low quality big nugget. Oh, that's so cute. That's so fucking adorable.
This is so amazing. And
Also,
pondering the orb.
The orb. Oh, dude.
The orb.
Thank you so much, Riggs. Thank you very
Amazing,
much.
Riggs.
This is amazing, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, there's more Therapy episodes right here that you can watch. You can also subscribe to stay tuned. We got the next episode coming out really, really soon with Harvey Hoops. I'm editing it right now, and I'm shitting and pissing myself by how funny it is.